Cameo Parkway Records released hit records from 1957 to 1967, starting with Charlie Gracie and Butterfly and ending with their last hit by the bubblegum group The Ohio Express. Hal Mann and Bernie Lowe made millions in the 50s and the 60s with Cameo Parkway. In the 60s, Neil Bogart, the same Neil Bogart who gave you Kiss, Donna Summer, and the Bubblegum Group had joined the label. The dance crazes that Chubby Checker, Dee Dee Sharp, the Dovells, and the Orlons started were coming to an end. ABC made Dick Clark and Tony Mammarella give up their financial interest in record companies, publishing, and conflicts of interest. American Bandstand was now broadcasting from L.A. The British invasion was starting in 1964. John F. Kennedy had been assassinated in 1963, and Swan Records, that Dick Clark had a financial interest in before the Paola investigation, picked up a master by the Beatles. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. Capitol had turned down the Master She Loves You by Beatles. BJ and Tolly also released Beatle Masters before Capitol. But coming to an end were Philadelphia idol makers Bob Marcucci and Peter DeAngelis. Marcucci had started Chancellor Records and found a young trumpet player named Frankie Avalone. And if you hold your nose and make an appearance on Bandstand and you're pretty good looking, you too can have a hit record.
I love my Dinah. Love my Dinah. There ain't no girl that is finer than my rock and rollin' Dinah. Diddy Dinah. Diddy Dinah. I love the squeeze. I love the tease.
Bob Marcucci recorded songs on Chancellor that appealed to young teenage girls.
Venus, if you will, please send a little girl for me to thrill. A girl who wants my kisses.
Like Mann and Lowe at Cameo Parkway, if you have good luck, Bob Marcucci and Peter DeAngelis, just keep going, keep it up.
Just ask your heart who dreams about you. Just ask your heart who's faithful and true. Someone who cares and won't make you blue.
So Marcucci and DeAngelis had a winning combination. Good-looking kids, a kid that could sing, a kid that could act, did surf movies with Annette Funicello, and then while walking down the street, discovers a 14-year-old kid who's good-looking. But can he sing? Let's see. Let's record him and put him on American Bandstand.
Turn me loose, I say. This is the first time I ever felt this way. Gonna get 1,000 kicks or kiss 1,000 chicks. So turn me loose. Turn me loose.
Bob Marcucci became known as the idol maker because of Frankie Avalon and Fabian. Fabian had 3 top 10 records.
Hey, lump of sugar, you look kinda sweet. Cuter than a baby walking down the street. When I look into your eyes, I wanna leave. I can't conceal that you make me feel like a tiger. Ooh, like a tiger. Ooh, just to see you smile really drives me up.
Bob Marcucci and Peter DeAngelis only had 2 major artists, Frankie Avalon and Fabian. One that should have been better and bigger was a young lady named Claudine Clark, who had a top 10 song. Philadelphia labels like Cameo Parkway were especially known for their dance music. But no one loved dance music more than a fella named George Goldner, who started 4 labels, including Gone, End, G, and was a partner in roulette with Joe Kolsky and Morris Levy. Goldner loved Latin music and opened 4 dance clubs in New York City before recording his first crossover hit in 1956.
Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? And love is my way to break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love?
Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers' first hit was Why Do Fools Fall in Love? It was recorded when he was 14 years of age. Lyman lived a troubled life, supposedly married 3 times. Some of his wives supposedly never got a divorce from previous marriages before marrying Lyman.
I love you, baby, and I want you to be my girl. Well, come on, baby.
Zolo Taylor of the Platters formally said she married Frankie Lyman, but she could show no proof. Lyman was arrested, drafted into the Army, went AWOL, and died of a heroin overdose at his grandmother's apartment. The fight for Frankie Lyman's estate went on for years, but ended up in Morris Levy's hand.
My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you. Shabam, shabam. Shabam, shabam. Shabam, shabam. Shabam, shabam. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright.
It's difficult to track the relationships of George Goldner, Phil Call, Joel Kolsky, and Morris Levy. They all had business relationships, and Goldner turned out hits by the Flamingos, I Only Have Eyes for You, and Little Anthony and the Imperials.
You don't remember me, but I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago, you broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow, pain in my
Goldner's N label featured the tail end of a dog.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pop. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pop. Sitting in a native hut all alone and blue. Sitting in a native hut wondering what to do. Along came a native girl to the native dance. It was like in paradise, put me in a trance. Going shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pop. Shimmy, shimmy.
Goldner had a number of recording labels, and one of them was Gone Records. And Goldner found a young Elvis Presley impersonator in Chicago, Illinois, known as Ral Downer.
The way she walks, the way she talks, how long can I pretend? Oh, I can't help it, I'm in love with the girl of my best friend.
That's a cover version from the Elvis album, Elvis is Back, on Gone Records by Ral Downer.
You don't know what you've got until you lose it. You gave me all your love, but I abused it. And now I'm sorry for the things I didn't say.
There was a white group known as the Temptations on George Goldner's Gold Disc record label. This was before Motown's Berry Gordy and Gordy Records recorded the Black Temptations with My Girl.
Barbara, my love. If Barbara were an angel, I pray she'd watch over me. If Barbara were a queen, her servant I would be. If Barbara would be mine and wear my high...
George Goldner started and owned many record labels in the 50s and 60s. He recorded a variety of artists, R&B and pop. He bought Redbird Records for $1 from legendary composers Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller. He died at 52 years of age. Our next chapter will feature Redbird Records, Diamond Records, Bang Records, Burt Burns, Eileen Burns, Artie Ripp, Morris Levy, Joe Kolsky, Joe Jones, and Neil Bogart. This series is about the early independent record labels that started rock and roll. Home runs, hits, airs, and misses.